people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I'm going to tell my experience during this pandemic. I hope you like this video. Today's content is about knowing oneself. Since that pandemic happens, I'm always inside our house. And what others said, I experienced that cabin fever. And it feels like I'm lonely and I'm alone. Especially when I'm doing the same thing and doing the same routine. But as the time goes by, I start discovering myself. And one thing that I discover is I'm a short-tempered person. And I know that this is a bad attitude, but maybe because this affects me of what's happening in our surrounding. But then I told to myself that I have to work on it because this is not healthy to my lifestyle, so that I have to change it as soon as possible. And one thing that I discovered to myself, for the other side, I discovered that I know how to cook, so that even it's not quarantine yet, I know that I know how to cook. But when the quarantine started, I discover more that I love to cook and I know how to cook, so that I career this passion because this will benefit to me soon, so that I will no more dependent to my parents, and when the time will come, I know how to stand with my own without depending on other. So I have to learn more, and I guess discovering how to cook is a big benefit to me, because in my stage I need to be independent already, and so that I'm happy to know that even this pandemic, there's always a brighter side for me. And one thing also that makes me happy is playing with my cat. I have my cat and my dog. This quarantine, I learned how to appreciate things and continue that what makes me happy. When the pandemic happens, my parents start their business. This is not a big business, but this is a big help for us to sustain our needs for every day. And I'm thankful that I found out that this pandemic is the way to learn how to appreciate the people surround us and how to give in return that they do for us, so that this pandemic taught me how to be appreciable in small thing, and thankful of what is uh, and be thankful even though it is negative situation. Even how negative things is, we still have to be thankful, so that we learn to be contented. And one thing that I also learned about is I become contented. I learn how to become contented and to learn how to appreciate people. And so little things makes me happy. When we are contented and know how to appreciate, even in small thing, can make me happy, can make us happy. So that I suggested that this pandemic is the way to reconnected to our loved ones, and to become a better person, to discover more about ourselves, and to deep understand of what we really want to be for the future and in present. um I'm so happy that this pandemic has become the way to know more about myself, to appreciate myself, uh, even though how many negative sides I have, I still have to accept and love me, so that I will learn to be happy without depending on the other thing or other matter. But instead, small things makes me happy and makes me realize that nothing more is important but the family, and learn to accept yourself.